Hey everyone, welcome to this interview. It's such an amazing honor to have here our guest. Now, before I talk about him, let me just tell you that somewhere around this video you'll find the bonuses, the review video where I walk you through, the actual software and what it does and everything. So in this interview, we're going to focus a little bit more about the insider info, a little bit about what it does, kind of behind the scenes look on Mobimatic. Did I pronounce it right, by the way? Mobimatic?
That's the way I'm pronouncing it, yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. So Mobimatic, and this software is one of a kind. It truly is. And I'm going to be honest, when I got the review access and started reviewing it, I did not expect too much. I mean, I expected a great software, but not something like this. This is high-end shit. Okay, this is amazing. So here with us on the call is John Botel. He's one of the creators of the software, and he's here to basically talk. So what's up, John? How are you doing, man? Please introduce yourself.
I'm really good, Tom. Thank you so much for having me on. I really do appreciate it, man.
Okay, no problem. I mean, I'm kind of new in this interview business, so each time I'm meeting new people, and it's really exciting, this communication. I'm used to just doing reviews in my little cave behind the scenes.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, and John, please tell everyone a little bit about the software. What's the background? How did it? Who is going to benefit from it? What it does? What does it do?
Well, I see there's actually two kinds of people who could really benefit from the software. I mean, first of all, the mobile app market is absolutely exploding. I mean, right now in 2016, it's a $51 billion business with a B.
Yeah.
The projection is by 2020, it's going to be $100 billion. Where we are right now is, you're a lot younger than me, Tom, obviously, and a lot more handsome. But what happens is, if you remember way back to like 2000, if you can remember that far back, I can. There was a whole boom around websites. Mm-hmm. It was like everybody needed a website, and there was businesses saying, I'm not sure. Now, 16 years on, it's a necessity. Nobody can survive in business without a website.
True.
That's where we are now in the mobile app business. Mm-hmm. We're right at the beginning, and this is the ideal opportunity to get in on that. So there's two kinds of people that will really benefit. The first one is somebody who has a business already, and they're looking to expand their reach, expand their engagement with their audience. Mm-hmm. So that they can basically get more sales. That's what it's about. It's about getting a deeper, richer engagement with your audience. That's the first kind of person, because to have a mobile app built by a coder is more expensive than our software. So, which is completely newbie drag and drop simple. So that's the first kind of people. The second kind of people is somebody who wants to be the guy supplying, to actually form a little enterprise, a little business around supplying these apps to other people, like an enterprise. Mm-hmm. And that's how I see it, really two kind of different markets. People who want to go out and sell to other people. And sell is a very weird term in this market, because there really is no sales involved, because it's such a necessity now, people just want it. I'll give you a prime example. I was, just last week, I went out and I got some soup for my lunch.
Yeah.
And I went out a little place around the corner from me, and the guy there had a little loyalty card on paper, and I just said to him, how would you like that in an app? And literally he just said to me, I want it, and I want it as fast as you can give it to me. And it was sold. Like, there was no sales. It was just like, hey, would you be interested? And it was like, yes, I want it. So it is really, it sells itself. It's so simple.
Okay. And basically what it does is, I think we haven't touched that,
No, I got ahead of myself.
What does it do basically?
Okay, so the software is a complete drag and drop app builder. So it's a very intuitive interface. You can literally just point and click and drag certain elements onto the dashboard of your phone. Your kind of, we call it a simulator. It's like a phone simulator on screen. So you can kind of drag elements on there. For example, you can drag in a contact form. You can drag in videos, images. You can even drag in things like Shopify stores and Amazon stores directly into the app. And then literally hit a button, and it will generate all the files necessary for you to get that app live on a phone and actually distribute it to your audience.
It's crazy. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to you talk, and I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, I just used it, and I'm trying not to barge in and say, "Wow, this is amazing." I'm feeling like a fangirl because, you know, you know, I opened the software and I started, choosing, the layout, how it will look, the templates, and then I started choosing the icons, and you have such a huge variety of templates and of things that are preset that when you go ahead and you start, um, customizing everything, it's even if you get a template, you can make it look nothing like the original. You can make it very unique to any business. So if a small business comes to you or you come to a small business, you can really customize it. There's nothing to worry about saturation. I loved it. It goes deep. It's a good, you feel the quality in the software. This is something you feel it. And yeah,
and it's like every element can be customized as well, as you said. So if you're dragging in a template, you can change even so much as really small details like the outline boxes of the icons. You can just completely color pick exactly what you need to match, either your branding or your customer's branding. It's, the whole thing has been built incredibly well.
Definitely built incredibly well. And really, I think the thing that I want to focus on, let's say we know 100% that this is a good mobile app builder. So if anyone wants to see a demo, I have a demo prepared. However, I want to touch something even more important, which is how anyone without any experience, technical knowledge, I mean, I'm really slow at getting stuff, so experience, technical knowledge, can go ahead, build those apps fast, and then make money with it. How can they make money with it? Can you give me like kind of a little business plan?
Yeah. I mean, no problem. I mean, I kind of gave you a bit of an insight. If you only wanted to do what I did, and literally every shop you go into, just mention it to the guy behind the counter. So, when you get a pizza, just mention it to the pizza owner. Hey, would you be interested?
Yeah.
If you only did that, you would make money with this. Considering that even a very basic app is selling for around about $500 in the current market. So that's a doubling of your money back on the current charter lifetime that we're offering during launch. That's virtually doubling your money back in one sale. Most people find that they can build an app within the first week easily, within a few hours normally, and have one sold within a week. So it's kind of very quick turning on the money. But if you only did that, you would make money. If you want to be a little bit more proactive, you can actually go out and certainly you could do a Facebook targeting campaign for local businesses in your area. Would be very, very effective as well. Or just literally go out and speak to local businesses in your area, walk the doors. It all depends how deep you want to go into. If you really want to form your own business doing this, build a website as a mobile app developer, get on Fiverr as a mobile app developer, and you can expand your reach that way. Because the nice thing is there is a lot of market looking for it. Only 20% currently of small businesses have any kind of app. That's not even including the ones that will want to renew app. Now there's new technology out.
Yeah. And what about online businesses?
I think so, and it's a very unexploited market. I'll tell you for now, Tom. You know that I'm a product developer myself, and every single new product I'm developing, every single new information product I'm developing, I create an app for it. Because what I can do is I can offer all my customer service, all my training, all of my webinar dates and stuff like that within the app. And of course, when I've got people on the app, I can get push notifications to them, which means, that push notifications have huge open rates.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know about you, but my email rates right now, certainly in this last year, my email open rates, I've just seen go like this, down.
Insanely low. I agree. It's a problem, and definitely having push notifications going, straight to your mobile is it's convenient. Higher open rates. It's good. It's just good. So even after you go ahead and get people to basically download your app, you have so many ways to monetize it. So you don't just have to go ahead and sell it to businesses. You can go ahead and use it to increase your reach. Okay, that sounds amazing, man. It sounds really, really well. Really good, I'm sorry. And what is the expected? I mean, I want to. Is it possible to build a side business with this?
I think so. I think you could literally run this on the side. I mean, I know, and again, it's kind of all down about how deep you want to go, because there is definitely a six-figure business just selling apps. You know, if you wanted to do that, then you've got a six-figure business there without any shadow of a doubt, because they sell so easily. But if you just wanted to run it like as a little side enterprise, yeah, there's no reason why you couldn't just do it literally a couple of hours in the morning, or even just before or after your regular job. Because it's very easy to capture clients through a website.
Yeah, so it's possible as a side business, because that's what I was wondering about. I mean, the thing with doing this as a full-time business, I was kind of scared of marketing your offer as a promotion, you know, as a something that they need to go all in, spend all these hours every single day finding clients, selling to them. So this is possible as a side business, and the income on the side business can be pretty nice. I mean, right, we're talking about nice income, not a few $100 a month.
Oh, no. And the other great thing is, not only can you get revenue from actually selling apps, but what most people do is they build in a recurring element to the clients. So what they'll do is, for servicing the apps and for hosting those apps, they will charge maybe $100 a month or $50 a month.
Yeah.
You know, if you suddenly get like 10 clients, 50 or even 100 clients, let's reach for the stars. You have 100 clients at $50 a month, you've suddenly got a 5,000 passive income each month before you even woken up.
I like the sound of that. And what do people get on the front end itself, you know, without the upsells? We'll talk about the upsells later, the front end itself.
Sure. Well, the front end itself is literally everything. You get the whole package. We have different levels. Obviously, we have a monthly level, which you can get in very cheap per month. And it's actually during launch week, we're the most economical in the market for that. And that's going to be at $47 a month. Then there's the annual renewal plan, which is $197 per year. And then finally, and we think this is going to be the most popular plan. It's the charter plan. And basically what this means is that it's going to cost you a one-time fee forever. So it will be $297, unlimited apps, unlimited hosting forever. So you can literally buy that package, and every app you sell thereafter is pure profit. There is no ongoing fees, no development fees, nothing.
So, but there's I mean, for you, over time, it can be a little bit of a risk, no? I mean, you're selling it for one-time price. People won't pay, but you have to pay for the servers and everything, you know.
Sure.
So, I mean, just to make sure, and this is tough because, you know, I've been in this launch game for a while. I've spoken to people, I promoted offers, and then it turned out that the support was done because they didn't have the money. But from your reputation, I know your reputation, so I just want to make this clear that you guys will support this even years after people have paid this one-time fee.
100%. This is literally for 5 days, because if we went to 6 days, we couldn't afford it anymore. So this is for 5 days only, and it's literally, this is instead of going to a venture capitalist and saying we'll give you a slice of the company. We're doing this for 5 days, get a heap of revenue in, and then the idea is to take the whole thing mainstream. So that's the whole plan, and we do have plans further down the line so we can monetize on a more regular basis. So, but this literally 5 days, we couldn't afford to do it any longer.
It's a good special deal. I mean, it's a good special deal, and I'm happy actually to hear that you're doing it temporarily and not forever, because it's just smarter for your business, you know. And it's nice that you're being honest. It's really good that you're being honest. I mean, you know this industry, you know how it works, and it's refreshing. So,
well, in terms of the support, you might want to know as well, because I've never heard this before, and Opie did this. This wasn't my idea. He just literally, my partner in this, took the ball and ran with it. We have 24-hour phone support.
Phone support for the launch?
People, 24-hour.
What do you mean? People can call before they buy and discuss?
It's not a sales call, but it's for technical help. If anybody has any problems with the product, they don't understand. Yeah, exactly. If customers have any issues with using it, they're finding any difficulties, there's 24-hour trained phone support. And I've never seen anybody in the industry do that before.
Me neither.
I think it's Yeah, I know. It's like, okay, you've taken the ball and you've run with it because he wants to build, a proper, real, full-time business after it's taking it mainstream. So he
Yeah,
has to have all this in place.
yeah,
Um,
okay,
and as I say, this launch price we can only last for 5 days.
definitely.
Otherwise, it just wouldn't work.
Okay, that makes sense. And what are the upgrades? Let's start from the first, OTO
Sure.
upgrade.
Okay. The O201 is actually a template club at a monthly rate of $47 a month. What that'll do is actually, most people when they're using this, they're not going to want to build from scratch. They're going to want to use the templates because it's
Yeah.
fast. You can just turn them up quickly. So what it's going to do is each month you're going to get, I think it's 15 new templates each month. So you're going to be able to expand your audience that you can sell to. And you've seen the templates, there's already quite a lot in there. But every month there's going to be new industries you can approach and build apps, even on spec. So you can create a quick template app and kind of show them and say, look, I built this for you. Would you be interested in, carrying this on, and I'll develop it further? Because that's really where a lot of people monetize the market. They actually find a company, they build an app before they've even spoken to them, just a template, and then put that on a phone and go and see them and say, hey, look at what we've done for you. Wouldn't you like a piece of this?
And I just had this idea because it's so simple to build apps with this software. So I have this idea. So you come to a business and you tell them, hey, I want to create this app for you, blah, blah, blah. And you'll say, can I see an example? So instead of showing him just a demo of how it works, you can quickly go ahead and create a dummy app with his business details and show him, hey, this is how your business will look like on the App Store. And this is like,
exactly.
It's because it's so easy to create. You can go ahead, you can tell them, give me 5-10 minutes. I'm going to the laptop. I'll show you in 10 minutes what's possible for you. And you're coming back and you're showing him that, and it's just wow.
It's crazy, right? I mean, it's the technology is so good now, and the other thing, the actual apps that you can build into the app, the functionality is just improving every day. And the tech team every single day surprises me with a new idea. I mean, just last week, I'm not sure it's going to hit the live edition in time for launch, but it'll drop in shortly after. They came up with a concept that they can go and sell to taxi companies, like cab companies, because the cab industry has been hit so bad by Uber. And what it'll do is allow a cab company to actually have their own Uber style app, so that they can compete with Uber, so people can just contact the cabs directly through the app.
Amazing. And the OTO one, does it come? I think I remember it comes with a Facebook group or something.
That's right. Yeah, it's basically the Facebook Consultants Group, Mobimatic Consultants Group, and that's a closed group. So it's going to be OP has got a lot of experience in selling apps, so he's kind of heading the group and will be in there all the time giving advice. But basically, it's a community that they're building, so everybody can give advice to each other. What's working for them? What isn't working? I find when I've done that in the past, it builds a really strong community. People end up working together and forming, alliances where they're, even kind of swapping ideas on apps together.
I'm sorry, is that snow behind you in the window?
It isn't yet, but it could be snow very soon. Yeah.
Okay, I see a lot of white. It's beautiful. I mean, here it's like, do you understand Celsius?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here it's right now about 29 Celsius, and it's like November. Yeah, and there I see it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I want to be there. It is.
It's just about to get very cold. We get about 90 inches of snow a year up here.
Wow. Well, it's Maine. It's up north.
Yep, that's right.
Amazing. Okay, so we kind of missed the. Okay, let's talk about the launch again. So
yeah, cool.
So this is the OTO one. This is monthly. They get this Facebook mastermind group, which sounds good, and they get the monthly templates. We're talking here about 47 a month.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
47 a month. Okay. And the second one, what is it?
The second O2O is it's a full business in a box. They're going to get a full website, and this is so that they can sell apps to other people. So you'll get a full website. In fact, it's more than a website. It's a full funnel. So it's a whole funnel website. They get social media posts. They get a full PowerPoint presentation. Yeah. They get business card templates. They get letterhead templates, basically so they can just go out and have a whole business ready to go, boom, done. It just saves a huge amount of time. Again, if you didn't do this, you'd have to maybe either do it yourself or go to Fiverr, get some guys to create logos and all that kind of stuff for you. And this is all done, business in a box.
And this is created by marketers to marketers, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So about this, I wanted to ask how done for you is that? I mean, what is how done for you? There's done for you and there's done for you. Okay, there's done for you, but you still have to work, and there's done for you, and you literally all you have to do is fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a fill in the blanks job. So all the templates are there, and you just have to go in and fill in the blanks. OP's kind of developed that whole side of it, so he'd be able to give you the exact details on that, and I can fill you in on that and let you know exactly what that is. But I'm pretty sure it's basically you get the full templates, and you can just fill in the blanks, and your website's ready to go. Yeah,
I think I have it on my notes right here of the review. Basically, from what I understood, is we're talking here about complete done-for-you marketing package. I'm talking here, I see here email marketing, email swipes, follow-up, PowerPoint presentation, letterheads, landing pages, thank you pages, website templates, squeeze pages. I mean, that's a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of stuff that they're getting.
A lot of stuff.
And that's a one-time fee at $197. I mean, if you went to get that developed on Fiverr, that's going to be so much more money than that.
Well, that's the advantage of having you have a marketing team at your disposal that can do this. Other people need to, kind of outsource this as a gig, and they're not.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's created by marketers, so it's created by people who know what they do, who make money with this. So it's I think if I was in the customer's shoes and did not have a review copy and I had to go and buy this, this is an upgrade I would buy just because I'm lazy. I would definitely do this. And they can then
Yeah, I mean, it's just, for me, it's like a no-brainer. I've either got to do this myself, which is going to take me at least maybe 3 or 4 days of my time, or...
I'm sorry. Hey, so something happened, the call crashed, and we started a new call. So I kind of forgot where we left off. So we were talking about the business in a box, right?
Yeah, I think so. I was just explaining that, for me, if I was in this funnel, if I was buying it, I would definitely be taking it simply because of the time it would save me to get up and running. Because my idea is if I invest in something like this, I want to turn my cash over as fast as possible and get money back in.
Yeah.
So for me, that's going to be the quickest way to do it. Have a website built for me, ready to do, and then I can just go out and promote that.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I really want to find more questions to ask you, but I feel like we covered everything that the offer has to offer. I do not like to talk about stories and blah, 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 blah. I really enjoyed this call. I think it was straight to the point, good. I think people, after watching this call, they know how it can help them. I mean, it's a no-brainer. The front end is a no-brainer, in my opinion. You just go ahead and you create those apps for yourself. You save so much money. Personally, I do not know how much it costs to create an app, custom app with a developer outside of the software.
Yep.
Maybe you know. Do you know?
Yeah, for sure. I can say. Well, I mean, there's developers and there's developers.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I would never pay less than like $25 an hour for a developer.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because if I'm paying less than that, there's
you
never quite know, right? So every app you create, if you're custom making an app, there's hundreds and hundreds of pages of code, even for simple hundreds. So they're going right there. So that is hours and hours and hours. So even if you took like the simplest app in the world and said, okay, it's going to be 15 hours.
Yeah.
Just 15 hours at $25, it's already $375.
Definitely, and
you're really looking for anybody to help out $500. That's what they're selling them for.
Yeah, definitely, and even more.
That's what the market. Yeah, exactly. That's the simple, basic apps, and that's what your people who buy this are going to be able to sell. On the sales page when it's finally fully complete, but everybody on the testimonials are all saying, literally created an app within a day, sold my first app in my first week, and they're all around the same money, $500, $700, weird numbers, $509, but they're all selling for the first week. It's so easy to do.
It sounds good. I definitely I agree. It does sound like an easy sell. It sounds like a great business model for the side, for full time. I fully stand behind this product. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this. But really, like honestly, like between you and I and the audience, it's like really this is something that is definitely high quality. This is something I can go ahead and go to a local business right here in my street and go ahead and build them an app and be proud of what I built. Okay. So
Exactly.
definitely. So first off, thank you, man, for being on this call. It's once again, it's a big honor. I'm new in this interview game, and it's sometimes I get those big people. I consider them big people, and it's really good to communicate like that. It's way better than just text. And I think we really had a good call right now, right? 25 minutes. It's been a good call.
We really enjoyed it. It's been good. It's, as I said, we're very proud of the software that's been developed, and I think everybody else that uses it can be proud of showing it to their clients and building apps for themselves as well.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So thank you, man. Now, before we wrap this call up, I want to tell everyone basically is first off, you need to thank John. Because he did tell here things that you would otherwise not know just by going through the sales page. There's a lot of insider info here on this call. And two, if you're looking for bonuses, me going through the software, showing you a demonstration, explaining, angles, business ideas. I'm talking in the bonuses about ideas on what apps to create, how to flip it. Really interesting things that we're going through in the bonuses. So go ahead, you'll find them here, and just it's been a great call for me. Thank you, John, for being here, and I'm just going to wrap this up right now.